Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? I am SS the Showstopper, and welcome to my channel, SS Devil Advocate. If you are passing through for the first time, thank you for stopping by. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for your continuous support. Thank you for your patience. I've been trying my best to be consistent as much as possible. However, I will have engagements that I have to attend to. And so if I delay, I do apologize. But I'll try to be as consistent as possible. I was going to upload this video earlier this morning. I was going to record this video and upload it earlier this morning. But, I just did not have the ability to, because I had to be somewhere at a specific time. And it just didn't give me any permission to in that space and time. However, I guess by now all of you guys have seen the video. I've heard about some female out there who went live and was speaking on a situation that took place between Popcaan and her, along with vlogger Pretti and some female who they say is pregnant and not yet 20 years old or something like that. And it's a situation, you guys know it. It's a situation wherein Popcaan was about, I guess, Pretti and this female. They were going somewhere to a river in St. Thomas, and the vehicle pull up on them. They say around 4 vehicles pull up on them and saying that this is unruly river. Pretti, you cannot be here, this and that. And, they were threatening them. According to that woman, they were being threatened and stuff like that. And yada, yada, yada. And they don't know if it's because of what Pretti must have said about Popcaan's sister, or what they have said about Popcaan's sister. And, she didn't like it, or whatever the case may be. Or about Popcaan himself. And the female sounds very irate. She have been calling, Popcaan names, Dirty Andre. She know him from school days. She this, she that. And he's a nobody, and he's trying to be like Vybz Kartel. And he wants to be recognized, and he wants this, and he wants that. And I'm telling you as I sip my tea, that this is some tea. That is some tea. But anyways, I was drinking my tea actually before I started this, so forgive me, guys. I just don't want it to get too cold, Anywho, so everybody have heard, about the situation, and they want to add their 2 cents, and they're saying that Popcaan don't know who for frighten. These are the comments by the public. Don't know who for frighten. This and that. Popcaan can't do this and he can't do that, and all this talking and stuff. Well, on the flip side, some people are defending Popcaan and saying that Pretti too disrespectful and this and that and all of the good stuff. However, I'm looking into the situation, and I remember a little thing that my mother used to say to me, that where there is smoke, there is fire. Where there is smoke, there is fire. You understand? And so with Popcaan and the entire situation, if this allegation is in fact true, I must commend Popcaan for not doing any form of physical harm or causing his crew. Like I said, if these allegations are true, or causing his crew to commit any physical harm to these women who were out there, women in quote, are out there. And I'll tell you why I put it in quote. And I must commend him, even though, according to them, he was disrespectful and he was threatening them. But they are okay. There's no bodily harm committed to them. So I commend Popcaan, in a situation that is quite tense, to, maintain the peace and did not commit any form of harm to them physically. When I look into the situation, and I have done so many videos on Pretti and speak out about her behavior and constantly disrespecting the public. Wasn't it like a few days ago I did a video and I was speaking on Pretti and she was disrespecting Sidem, who is the fiance of Vybz Kartel, and all of that, and decried the name of Jamaican women, saying that what they're going to do. And I was saying that do not speak on behalf of Jamaican women, because all aren't like that. And, we don't know if these women are actually going to do something like what you are saying. Anyways, to my surprise, Pretti, it's high times. You understand? Something like this happen, and, you walk away scot-free, you weren't hurt. If, like I said, these allegations are in fact true, you walk away, you weren't hurt, give thanks. It's a beautiful day for you. It's a beautiful day. I hope you take it as a caution to know that, listen, People are after me. People can get to me. So I might want to think twice about the things that I said or I am saying about people who are public figures, who are entertainers, people who are out there. I might want to think twice. Persons, I think it was around few vloggers, I can't say several. Few vloggers have spoken out about pretty done behavior, and a lot of persons are saying that it's comic. I heard one of the women saying that it was comic. It's comedy. People talk about you don't want anybody to gimmicks you, and you don't want anybody to do this or do that. And Popcaan should be able to take it and all that. And I'm looking into it and I'm like, you know, at times I do not regard all women or all persons with a vagina as an automatic woman. Some of you are low down beasts of the field, and that's where you should be. Beast of the field. You are a full grown woman. You're also an adult. If you decide that you're going to take shots at public figure or anybody who is in entertainment, and you're not doing it through comedy, you're doing it through being outright abrupt and disrespectful to people, insolent, rude, and you're saying that it is comedy and persons must take it. You are disrespecting people. You're going in on Popcaan genital. You don't know anything about that man private area. You have constantly done video about it. Pretty done. I've said so many nasty and foul things about Popcaan. So many nasty and foul things. And a lot of persons have been egging and cheering her on. And I caution the public to be careful of the things that you are endorsing, the things that you are supporting. Cyberbullying is not cool. Not because he's an entertainer, he's supposed to. When you're you are supposed to what? You're not supposed to tolerate disrespect. No human being was made to tolerate disrespect from anybody. You understand? Nobody ordained you as a comedian either. You're not funny. Pretty Done is not funny. She may say a lot of things and it's frightening for shock value. And so it creates humor behind it. But in hindsight, you're not really funny. You're just low down disrespectful, and anything that comes to you, an empty coconut, that's what you're going to spew through your buccal cavity. And you think it is cool. Nobody's seeing you people like, let me put it this way. Intelligent people aren't seeing you guys as human beings. You're looking like subhuman. You're looking like some unintelligent, low IQ species that simply do not understand yourself. Woman, you need to understand yourself. You need to know that not everything you should say to a man, about a man, in public or on any public platform, simply because you're a woman and you're convincing yourself that the man is supposed to take it. It does not work like that. Men are human beings. If you want him to act like a human being, you might want to, number one, act like a human being yourself, and number two, try to respect him as a person. If you don't, then you deal with the ramification of it. People will try to avoid you. Popcaan is the smoke. Popcaan is the smoke. Be very, very grateful. Popcaan did not commit any physical harm to you. Where there is smoke, there is fire. Other persons are not going to warn you or threaten you. Other persons aren't. You're thinking in your mind that because he's a public figure and an entertainer, and yes, there are several things that Popcaan have done and I've said that I simply do not support, and I would never be in support of it, I might add. But at the end of the day, he is an entertainer, he's an artist. And if he's an artist and he conducts himself as an artist, it's your duty as a human being and as an individual to might want to tread carefully. There are several ways you can do comedy without having to be extremely disrespectful and rude and tearing down people and dehumanizing them and try to make people feel small. There are several ways you can go about comedy. And you are speaking and you're talking, lady, and you're saying all of these type of things, that Popcaan is this and he's that and all of that, and why, and his woman strength he have, and he have this and he have that. Several persons have said that the Coco, the Thick, have said so many things about him and he haven't responded. So if it's woman strength, why he haven't responded to her? You understand? I don't get it. What makes you people think that you can say just about anything about anyone simply because they are a public figure? And because they are a public figure, they should hold it. They should not say anything. They should remain quiet. They should see you. And then you are actually suggesting that if Popcaan was real, you would have said, Pretty Dan, come and put you on a back as Pretty Dan make you. First of all, Pretty Dan would not agree to it. So what are you doing? Inciting RAPE? Because she would not agree to it, or him, or whatever pronoun she used, would not agree to it. So what are you saying? You don't make any sense. You are not making any sense. You are not sounding very smart. You are not sounding smart in this situation. You cannot be on the internet and be saying just about anything disrespectful about public figures and expect them to roll over. All won't. The same way how some women can manage being single mother or single parent to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, all women can't. It's called life. Because human beings are not robots. Human beings have feelings. And if you're thinking in the back of your head, you even pull an example and saying that Queenie saw Popcaan and it's the same way Popcaan diss her. When did Popcaan disrespect Queenie? Queenie saw Popcaan and Queenie pull his shirt, St. Thomas man, come here. You cannot do that to an entertainer. You cannot be doing that to an artist. You cannot be doing that to an entertainer. Respect yourself. If you want to be respected, you might want to try respecting yourself. So you will know how to approach people. If you're going to approach people in an abrupt and disrespectful manner or just about any way, because in your empty head again, you think it's okay, so it should be okay, then you're going to be in for very, very rude awakening and more rude awakening. Because there are persons who are going to actually deal with you like what they think of you also. So don't miss me with all that woman and women. You guys are not behaving like a woman. You don't sound like a woman. You're not behaving like one. You don't sound like a woman. If you're going to hang out and then you're hanging out with someone like Pretty Dan, who has put a target on herself through a constant disrespectful years of disrespect on the internet, and you choose to be in company with her out in the public, lady, you are putting a target on yourself also. You are putting a target. You cannot be doing things and then leaving the onus on someone else. It's his responsibility to act with integrity. It's his responsibility to maintain decency in public and look past everything and laugh simply because you want him to. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm sorry, what the hell do you think you are? That the artist is just going to accept it and laugh because you say it? Because you suggest it? And then you're speaking about the mother and saying this about his mother is not in, he's a full-grown adult. There are places you go, and not that I'm suggesting it, there are places you go, you could not upload or vlog anything about those persons from those community. You could not do it. Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to come up missing. I'm sorry. You're going to come up missing. So if you think that somebody's playing games with you and you want to constantly go out and do this, how many times have I done a video on Pretty Dan? And I spoke about her disrespectful behavior. Popcaan is your smoke. You don't want the fire. Popcaan is, and unfortunately for you, the things that you have said have been left out there in this space. I'm not sure if YouTube have finally permanently demonetized you, why you maybe not uploading as much on YouTube as before. Probably that's the case because there have been too many complaints about your behavior. Popcaan at the end of the day is your smoke, honey. Is your smoke. And whoever it is that's caught in your company and going around, parading around with you, and then they're making excuses for your behavior, they must be prepared to deal with the ramification of the things that Pretty Dan have said. So if you do it and you're getting millions out of it, and you're getting flights and bookings, according to what you told Mackerel on a live, you're getting bookings and you're getting, that's very good. If you collect a few bullets, maybe that's also very good. Because you know what you were doing. So you must have told yourself that, listen, it's okay to put a target on my back because I don't care. I'm just going to say anything and anything I'm going to say. And I do not care who gets disrespected or who feel disrespected. That's what I'm going to continue to do. So if you're prepared to deal with it, you must have told yourself, I believe that in all honesty, there's something that you have told yourself over a certain time period why you continue doing what you're doing. You must have told yourself that you are prepared. You are in fact prepared to deal with the consequences of the things that you are doing. And when we look into it, you have people there that are still supporting the behavior, still seeing Pretti as a victim, this woman as a victim, and stuff like that. You don't go out and be. And Pretti has also made several threats to people on the internet. She has made threats to people. We can name names. It's out there. She has made threats to people on the internet. And saying that, you know, I have gun and I have license, you know where I'm at, nigga and this and that, and you're going on and on and on and on. On and on and on. And you refuse to stop. Right now, anybody can take you out. Let's be honest. Anybody can take you out. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. Because you're the first person who I see right now in 2024 walk around and just openly put so much arrows on yourself. Literally, you put arrows on yourself. You walk around and make yourself a target. So you have to know what you have dealing with or what you want. You have to know, what you have dealing with. You have to tell yourself if it's worth it. And if it is, then, you know, I have absolutely nothing to say about it. It was nice knowing you. You refused to stop. You would not stop. And you put so many things out there. You have also took jobs at CIS. I won't even name names. The Prime Minister wife, you understand? MPs, entertainer, artists, so many persons out there, other vloggers, so many persons out there. You have been disrespectful. And people warned you and you refused to stop. So what do you expect? Lady, you must be bitch slap the F with stupidity. If you're sitting down, consciously telling yourself that person should laugh because it's them, person should accept it, person should man up, you must be a special form of stupidity. One not yet discovered. To think that persons are going to laugh and egg you on and find it funny. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about it. Popcorn is the smoke. Popcorn is the smoke. And where there is smoke, there is fire. Have a good night.